Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jason Hubbard with eXp Realty. It's that time of the month when we dive into our market update, giving you the most up-to-date information on the local real estate scene. As always, remember that the charts I'm showing you on the screen are as of the date of this filming, which is November 30th. However, the ones I have linked below from my website are dynamic, and they're constantly updated, so be sure to check them out regularly. Let's get started. Okay, here we have 5 vital metrics that we're going to discuss today. First, we have the active listings. We have listings under contract, year-to-date sales, monthly average sales price per square foot, and months of supply. These charts provide a snapshot of our local real estate market's health and activity. Let's start with active listings. Today we have 14,251 homes on the market per the Cromford report. This number gives potential buyers an idea of the inventory they have to choose from. For sellers, understanding this figure is crucial for pricing and marketing strategies. As this number goes up, buyers have more leverage. As it goes down, sellers have more leverage. Although this number is up from October, notice here in the graph that we have leveled off. And this chart shows you that we're in our seasonal rise for active listings last month, but that we have now flattened out. If you look over here to the left of the chart, you will see that exactly 1 year ago, this same trend occurred and we started our descent for active listings available, which this descent continued all the way into the busy spring market. And I expect the same trend this year. Last year, we started this trend at over 19,000 active listings, while this year, we're starting it at just over 14,000 active listings. What does this mean? It means that as we head into our busy market, our busy spring market, we have 5,000 less homes available for sale than we did last year. And with mortgage rates decreasing lately, this could lead to a crazy spring market. Of course, this is just speculation, but when you look at history, it often paints the picture for you. I mean, within the last month, we were at 8% interest rates, and now our average rate is 7.29. Next, let's look at listings under contract. Currently, we have 5,764 properties under contract, down from 6,185 in October. This metric represents homes that are in the process of being sold. A higher number here shows strong buyer activity and competition. As you can see in this chart, we are slightly below 2022 numbers, but we're tracking along the same pattern that we were last year. Keep in mind, this is the time of year that listings under contract typically slow down due to our normal seasonal activity. As you'll notice on the chart, every year at the start of the year, this number rockets up. I'd expect the same for the new 2024 year, especially as the mortgage rates have been trending downward. Next up, we're going to look at year-to-date sales. So far this year, 62,581 homes have been sold in our area. Last month, I inadvertently quoted your 2022 numbers, so I'll correct that today. Last year's number of sales was 81,007. This year, we are at 62,581 year-to-date, trending below last year's numbers, which, as you can see, was well below 2021 numbers. This figure offers an overview of market performance and whether it's a buyer's or seller's market. A higher number indicates robust sales activity. So although this number is headed for a final number below 2022's total, with mortgage rates again trending down and supply already low headed into the spring, my guesstimate is that we'll be off to a busy start to the new year. The next chart we'll look at here is the monthly average sales price per square foot. In October, we finished off around $296 a square foot, just above it. In November, this number is slightly down at just over $293 per square foot. As you can see when looking at this chart last year around this time, we were in a massive drop for price per square foot. Inventory was up, rates were up, demand was down as price per square foot was showing the market was soft. It bottomed out in December of 2022 before starting back in an upward trend. This year's trend is a little different as it has actually increased during the fall up until last month when it started to slightly decline. And finally, let's talk about this last chart, months of supply. This chart excludes the category of under contract accepting backup offers, as they are already under contract. This chart shows us the supply has been on the rise and sales has slowed. It's basically a combination of the active listings chart and the number of sales chart. So if we're reading the other charts and we see that the active listing counts have stabilized, then we take into account that the mortgage rates are declining and we're heading for our busy market, we should be able to conclude that this chart will show a dip next month. Now, let's not forget the little chart in the bottom left-hand corner on this webpage. This chart shows the current average mortgage rates per Freddie Mac. This chart here shows the current average rate is at 7.29% after touching 8% in the last month. That's a big difference for buyers. And if that number continues to go down, it could open the door back up for many buyers that have been forced to the sidelines. Now, let's take everything, put it all together, and analyze what these numbers mean for buyers, sellers, and investors in our local market. If you're a buyer, a higher number of active listings could mean more options and potentially better negotiating power. On the other hand, if you're a seller, a high number of listings under contract indicates strong demand, while a healthy year-to-date sales figure suggests a competitive market. So what does that mean for our current market? With active listings stabilizing and mortgage rates coming down, once we get past our holiday season, we should see our typical shift in who has leverage in the market. Currently, buyers may have a slight upper hand on leverage, but within the next month, these charts tell us we may see that shift. Before we wrap up, remember that these numbers can change rapidly, as you can just see from the last month. So be sure to bookmark our dynamic charts to keep tabs on the market. And if you have any questions at all while you're looking at these charts, or you need personalized advice regarding your real estate goals, feel free to reach out for a one-on-one consultation. You can comment below, or you can call me at 480-588-2281. The contact information is in the video description below. My email address is there as well. That's it for this month's real estate market update. Stay tuned for next month's report, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable real estate insights. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.